Hi there! On today's harvest list I got some TPS plants from a variety called Urkartoffel, which means ancient potato. I had pollinated it with lots of different pollen from other colorful varieties because the Urkartoffel is very difficult to convince to set berries, so I was just throwing pollen at it from any plant I had around in the hopes it would set one berry. So the results in here could look quite interesting because obviously I don't know which pollen it took. Some of the plants did quite well, others were early quitters, so we'll see what and how much we find in here. The slugs are still not giving up. So that's looking nice. Something red. And no scab so far. That's promising results here. Nice color. I guess it's going to be some cherry red once they're washed. No scab, that's always good. So let's see if we get any potatoes here or if it's just one giant dandelion growing here. And I think we get something at least, something purple and scabby and tiny. That might have been the only tuber in there, but it's been one of the plants that really quit quite early. Nope. Nothing more. So that's the harvest from bag number 2. Tiny, scabby, purple, not a keeper. And here we get some very scabby tubers. It's hard to guess the actual color of them, but just look at it. Wow. I'll go dump this in the rain barrel just to show you the amount of scab on it, washing off the dirt, but that's impressive. Ta-da, washed up. No, not a keeper. The actual color of them might be pretty, but with this amount of scab, it's just not worth growing it in my soil, and I don't think I will try eating these after peeling off the scab, which seems to be quite deep. There's nothing left of the small tubers. Sometimes you just find scab monsters. There's one tuber where you can kind of guess the color, so it's yellow on one end and purple on the other end. And the harvest amount isn't too bad, but still not growing it again. That's it for this bag. We'll see with bag number 4. Seems to be another one with some yellow on one end and quite dark purple on the other end. And funny shapes. And I don't see any scab. So there really is wide variation in this cross in terms of scab. So that's good, at least they're not all scabby. Might be another keeper. I just like these odd shapes, and when the skins are fine you can boil them in one piece without removing the skins, just eat the skins, and then it's quite fun to have these funky looking things. So no scab on a variety like this. It's like mandatory, because you don't want to peel these odd shapes. It's no fun. It takes a long time. So bag number 1 was this fairly normal looking red potato, no scab. Bag number 2 was this tiny one, which already shows scab on this tiny potato. Bag number 3 was the scab monster. There's so much scab on most of the tubers that the soil doesn't rub off. Color could be pretty, but not a keeper. And bag number 4 had these funny shaped tubers. They're quite cool. I can't see scab, and I'll wash 2 of the small ones. There seems to be some shallow scab going on. Not too bad. And the colors are just beautiful. So into next year's growing season we'll probably have this one and that one. I'll cut them open and show you what's inside and make my decision based on that. So see you in a minute.